And the title of this mini podcast is Falling Apart. Let's address something that doesn't get enough honest airtime. Falling apart. Now, before you panic, I want to assure you falling apart is actually a natural occurrence. It's what happens when your old ways of thinking, reacting, behaving, those lifelong patterns start to come unglued. And when they do, well, so do you. Your mind fights to keep it all together. Your body just wants the pain to stop. The people around you, they're likely urging you to hold on and get back to normal. But that old normal is exactly what needs to fall away. For many women, this happens sometime between 35 and 50. It's that quiet question, is this all there is? You might not call it falling apart. Society prefers neater labels like midlife crisis, flights of fancy, or my personal favorite, nervous breakdown. The last one always reminds me of the joke where the patient asks the doctor, "What exactly is the flu?" And the doctor says, "It's a Latin word for, I don't know either." Falling apart isn't something to be fixed. It's a phase of life that needs to be recognized and appreciated. I almost didn't write this because I know it can happen. Someone listening might think, exactly, I'm falling apart and it's because of the people around me who don't support me. And yeah, it might feel good to point fingers, but staying in blame keeps your brighter day just out of reach. This is where shows like Oprah used to strike a chord. They validated the lack of support women often feel during this major shift. But let's be honest. It made for great TV, not necessarily great growth. And then there's The View, which often feeds this idea that men just don't get it. And most don't. But here's the twist. They're not the cause. They're just not equipped. No one gave them the manual either. Lines like, tough it out, it's a phase, get over it, aren't helpful. They're just vague pap from people who don't recognize what's really going on. Unfortunately, our culture hasn't trained men, or women really, to handle this transformation with compassion. And pop culture and social media often make it worse. The endless chatter, the blaming, the useless remedies keeps alive what actually needs to die. Falling apart is sacred. It's the start of something better. It's your chance to peel away everything that isn't you, everything culture taught you to be, and finally return to the core of who you really are. Yeah, it's scary. When your life starts to feel meaningless, it can be deeply unsettling. But that's your clue. It's not life that's fading. It's your old surface-level relationship with it that's falling apart. And beneath that, a quiet, powerful clarity is waiting. When you stop pretending life should be something other than what it is, you unlock something freeing. You start recognizing what is right now instead of what should be. That's when real change gets easier. The mental fog clears. You see the next steps more clearly. So if you're in the middle of this, don't numb it. Don't try and hold it together with superficial distractions or new hobbies that don't resonate. That just drags out the unraveling and makes it messier. And please, don't blame your partner or your past or your job. Instead, ask your people for advice-free support, just a soft place to land while you make the transition. If you feel you need guidance, find a savvy counselor who gets this, someone who knows how to walk you back home to yourself. Because falling apart, it's actually falling back into you, the real you, the free you, the one that got buried under all those cultural expectations. It's not the end. It's the beginning, and there's a whole deeper, richer life waiting for you on the other side. All the best, John.